Yep.
Here with Ben Smith, winger for the Rockford IceHogs, and Ben on the ice here, getting ready for some training camp. And for yourself, you got to be about as much excited as anybody else on this roster because your season was cut a little short last year. So talk about the anticipation about getting things rolling here.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been, I think my last game was March 1st or 2nd, so it's been almost 6 months here, and yeah, I'm really excited to get going again. It's been a long summer, a lot of hard work rehabbing and getting my body back into shape for games and for the grind of the season. So I'm really excited for the start.
Now, talk about the rehab and the process. Was it more grueling than you thought it would be, or kind of talk about how that unfolded for you?
It wasn't so grueling. It was more just kind of it was 2 months of just straight rehab, clinic work, and 2 and 3 hour days, really making sure that everything's strong enough to get back on the ice and get back in the weight room with the guys. So really the toughest part was just the length and the duration of it, and obviously it's a 4 to 5 month recovery, so that's a pretty long time, but now that it's over, I feel good, and it was definitely worth struggling through all those long days.
It's kind of funny how things work out with summer training. You start training, I'm sure you're excited. For you, it obviously was more of a process, but I'm sure at some point you were kind of tired of just the skating and the workouts, and you wanted to get into probably more structure, and then you get on the ice here with a few of the guys in preparation for camp, and I'm sure that's getting old. Then you get into training camp and you're excited for that. In a couple of days that gets old because you want to play games. Mentally you got to just get through that process, right?
Yeah, I think we're all we just want this to start. We want to play games. It's been a long summer, especially for the guys. They were done April 15th or so. So even for them, the guys that finished the year, it's been a long summer. So I think we're all ready, to get back with the group, get back into the systems work, and to start playing games.
A couple of boys chirping you about some fantasy football. Who's your big gun on your fantasy football team? You playing this year? Is that the deal?
I haven't gotten into it. I've been trying to get the guys to start a league, but no one really seems too excited about it.
Well, I was going to say, with the group that's here now, maybe Canadian football, but there's not quite as many Canadians here as maybe people would think. But you gotta twist their arm a little bit, right?
Some guys have their own leagues back home, but I was hoping that we could start one here with the boys. But 2 weeks in now of the NFL, I think it's getting a little too late.
Well, there you go. Well, we're anticipating the start of camp. Appreciate the time here, Ben.
Thanks.
All right, that's Ben Smith, forward for your Rockford IceHogs.